Hey guys, Dr. Anthony Gustin here, and one of the biggest questions I get on ketogenic diet is, what should my macros be? I think a lot of people are doing this in the completely backwards way, and I'm here to clear that up a little bit. Number one, if you're eating only for macros and you're disregarding food quality, you're making a huge mistake here. So if you're eating really low quality food, it doesn't matter what your macros are. You're gonna feel like crap and you're gonna look like crap. So step one is just, if you're not eating real food, start there first. Once you master that and once you get those habits down, then let's talk about macros. The number one problem that people have with macros on keto is that they keep the protein way too low. I already have another video on this about gluconeogenesis. People think that when you eat protein, it's gonna kick you out of ketosis. This is just factually wrong. We've proven it many, many times already. The number one thing is just limit carbohydrates. That's what's gonna get you in ketosis. It's not gonna be the protein-fat ratio. It's literally limiting carbohydrates as much as you can, but not going obviously too crazy. So you wanna make sure you still have all right produce in place and vegetables. Stop with the carbohydrates and limit those to around 25 to 30 grams, especially if you're just getting started with a ketogenic diet. So step two, I think, would be, okay, you've limited carbohydrates, now you must hit protein goals. So I think the bare minimum for people is to get about 0.8 grams per pound of lean body mass. And so what that means is that you have fat mass and lean body mass in your body. And so you wanna take 0.8 times that number, and that's the minimum amount of grams of proteins you should be eating. So not a maximum amount like a lot of other macro calculators or people will tell you on a ketogenic diet. That is the minimum amount you should get. So especially if you're an athlete, that should go 1.0, 1.2 even, to get you to that level where you have enough protein to satisfy your needs and all the muscle breakdown that's gonna be happening in your athletic endeavors. The second one, after you limit carbohydrates, is protein. Obviously we talked about hitting that level. The third would be fat, and just enough to keep you full. And so again, if you're looking at this for fat loss, you don't need to go an excessive amount of fat because your body has all the fat you need to start breaking down for fuel. And so we need some external fat. If you're just eating protein to the amount that I told you, I mean, that's only gonna be 800, 1,000 calories maybe. And so fill the rest in with fat, like really healthy fat. So avocados, olive oils, nuts, things like that, not super processed things. It's gonna keep you full and give you energy for a long period of time. But ultimately, if you're looking to lose fat, then that's gonna come down to not just the macro amount, but all the types of foods you're eating, your hormone balance, your stress management. There's a lot more things in fat that are not just macro based. And so we have a calculator at perfectketo.com/macro-calculator. And this is something that I developed to make sure that this formula is in there so you guys can check it out and play with it and use some different parameters to get an individual version. But again, this is a very individual thing as well. So you're gonna have to tinker with it and test with it. A macro calculator is for the masses, but you are an individual, so you have to test your own health and make sure that you get there on your own journey. So, try it out. It may work for you, it may not, to reach your goals, but again, it's not just about the macros. So again, limit the carbohydrates, set your protein as a goal, and then fill in with the fat after that. If you guys have any questions or concerns, just hit me with a comment below or ask me a DM on Instagram. I answer every single one of them at dranthonygustin, and we will see you guys next time.